Hello everyone, let's start the 31st January 2026 editorial. Stay the course. Equity rules may need modification but they are essential. And this part is morely essential for GS paper 2 governance, equity, policy making, and GS paper 3 inclusive growth reform. Okay, let's start. On Thursday, the Supreme Court of India stayed the University Grant Commission UGC's promotion of equity in higher education institution rule, calling them too sweeping. Notified in January, the ruler sought to address all form of discrimination, in particular caste base, on campus after years of activism, litigation, and tragic suicides such as Rohit Bhemula that shocked the nation's coincide. The court had mandated the UGC to draw up these rules. The 2012 UGC framework on this issue had been almost completely ignored by HEIS. Caste and caste-based discrimination is a persisting reality, and addressing it should be a political, social, and educational priority. Many students have faced it, leaving lifelong scars and sometimes running lives. UGC figures show that the number of such complaints in HEIS has more than doubled in the last 5 years. The draft rule were made public last year for discussion, and the rule have been notified with changes. There is a case that the new rules are a dilution of the 2012 framework that identified many more and pressing forms of discrimination and had separate section that deals with problem faced by SC and ST students, such as not fulfilling reservation norms. But what is different is that the new rules seek to implement the setting of equal opportunity center, equity communities, equity helplines and squads, and time-bound complaint resolution through better monitoring, oversight, and representation in the inquiry committee. And HEIS non-compliance with these rules can invite UGC action, potentially bolstering compliance. Campus in part of the northern India have been protest against the new rules on 2 counts. The rules define caste-based discrimination as only those against SC and ST and OBC, and there is no provision for action against false complaint. At one level, the former may seem unfair to general category students who appear to have been denied recourse, through itself evidence that caste-based discrimination is almost exclusively against lower caste. The court could consider leaving out the explicit definition. This may mark the political signaling in the context of what led to the original court directive, but could be considered so as to achieve the overall goal of the new rules. All the draft rules of 2025 offer provision for addressing false complaint. Putting them back in court could have a chilling effect on complaint from marginalized section, but a solution could ensure that only complaint proven to be motivated to frame someone were actionable, not all complaints that were merely unable to prove discrimination. Thank you so much.